This is your wake-up call. Time to reach, go for it all. Vulture stirs inside of me, and I know what I can be. Limit is the sky. Hey world, watch me fly. The best part of waking up is vultures in your love.
When we talk about crawfish, we talk about boiled crawfish, we talk about jambalaya, we talk about crawfish bread, we talk about crawfish pasta, crawfish etouffee, crawfish wrap, and crawfish jubilee.
Here's that rainy day they told me about, and I laughed at the thought. Living in America. There's nothing wrong. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't love. I don't love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
Concerned about that?
No, Dankeschön. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some...
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
What you're going to be
Hello,
doing
Ted.
on this tour?
Jam.
Source, there you are.
And we'll be doing a lot of good things, and hopefully we'll get Brother Ted Turner on the cover. Ted, where you at? Hasta luego.
Stay Bombad. Welcome to the Bombadcast.
What's going on, Bombad fam? I'm going to sound a little bit differently this time around. Here to hang out with y'all and build, of course, build a Lego. Now, this is an exclusive Lego. A friend of mine went to do a really big press event for Walmart, and they were actually giving these out. So he gave them. I'm going to text him right now. It's my buddy Cody. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not used to this. This is not a normal setup for me. Shout out to Eli who's in the chat right now and a couple of y'all watching. Thank you for being here. This should be pretty fun, pretty chill. I am just right now here on this Wednesday. I had a very easy day ahead of me for the most part. And of course, glad to be here with all of you on this Wednesday. No Bombadcast tomorrow evening, so I felt like we should do this tonight and just, do this right now, really, and then hang out. I've been catching up with some TV. Star Wars Visions Season 3, really good. I'm first 3 episodes in. I've really, really enjoyed it quite a lot. So I texted this to my buddy Cody. Hold on, I'm live now. Building that Lego you gave me. Okay, so apparently this was a Walmart exclusive. It's worth a pretty penny. Let me double check to see how much it is on eBay right now. But last I looked, it was fairly expensive because it is an exclusive Gasgano Lego Walmart. Oh, Jesus. Typing this far away from my computer is not easy. Let's see. Yeah, it's worth about $50 apparently, which I don't know if every piece is in here. It was like an exclusive gift, I believe, with purchase of something else. I'm not quite sure. But here it is. I just finished setting up my office, and so we're going to make sure we got every piece in here. But yeah, I haven't built a Lego in quite some time. Super excited to be here to build one today. If anyone's got any questions or just wants to hang out, then by all means, you're more than welcome to ask those things. We're going to check and see if we have all the pieces right here. Tuning in live from Ashley Home Furniture. Good stuff store. Okay, let's see. So far, oh, they got the full list. I don't normally do this, but since I am building one that was given to me by a friend that he got from a press event, or working a press event. I just want to make sure I've got all the right pieces. Got one of these. Okay, two of these. So I'm just making sure. The last thing I want to do is build this thing all the way up. Oh, look, okay. That's kind of cool. I've never seen one of these printed on there. Look at that. Let's see. Hey, you kind of look like the kid from Spy Kids Grump. That's a good compliment. Thank you. I like that. Oh God, what's his name? Hey, Google. What's the name of the redhead kid from Spy Kids?
Daryl Christopher Sabara. According to en.wikipedia.org, Daryl Christopher Sabara is an American actor. He is known for portraying Junie Cortez.
Oh, Judy! Judy! Okay, yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Odele Delrado. But yeah, it's got like a custom piece, Gasgano. So yeah, come on. Junie. Call me Junie, please. Let's see. There's that. There's that. We got two of these block pieces. Now, again, normally I don't count all these pieces out, but it's not going to hurt, and it actually might make this build go a little bit quicker if I do. Let me know if you can even see my table. I'm not used to, broadcasting this way. I'm on my laptop. Usually we're in the studio area doing what we do. See, okay, so I'm glad you said that. Shout out to Eric Elliott. Did a really good review of my album Touchlight. My buddy Alden was listening to the other day, and then my other buddy Ian reached out and said he listened to it as well. So thank you all for listening to my album that came out this summer. But yeah, call me Junie, please. So Junie is a pod. It's a little bit of both. It is a Podracer diorama, and they had that other one that was just Sebulba and Anakin's pod. So this one is kind of cool because this one is the other version of that. Where I wish I would have got that one. I'm sure I still can. But yeah, this is for my shelf, so kind of nice. Let's see. This sand color piece. One of these. Okay, one of these long black pieces as well. This is going to be for the base of Gasgano's pod, I'd imagine. Oh, I forgot I have background music. Let me add that real quick. Hold on. Hold it. That's what the back in middle school. That's what the guy that would like clean the trays at our middle school would say every time we bring our trays up, he'd be like, hold it. So he'd wait for him to clean. So fun fact. All right, anyway, let's keep this thing going. We got these pieces right here. Let me know if the music sounds good. Let me make this chat a little bit bigger. Hard time seeing it. Let's do big and wide. There we go. No. Big and tall. I like that more. That's good. Let's see. Cheeky GWP Judy? I'm not sure what it means. Oh, a Ninjago short. Sick. Love it. Never actually watched the show or played the Ninjago games, but I heard they may be coming to Fortnite. And yeah, that's always kind of exciting, isn't it? We got two of these guys. Two of these. I don't do these Lego builds often. I do enjoy when I do take the time to build Legos. That's the thing, though. It's hard to make time. I'm a teacher, so I'm off work right now, and I have time to do this stuff. I just finished unpacking a good chunk of my apartment that I'm living at now, and all that being said, I'm very happy with how it looks. The aesthetic, the vibes are pretty much everything I ever wanted from a place like this. So that's always kind of exciting. We're looking for two of these little guys. Okay. We're looking for just take some out. How many of these little square guys? The rectangular dudes. We got two more of these. Looks like we have every piece, chat. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Yes, I am on symbol break right now. I am on Thanksgiving break. It's very nice, very exciting. I've been on it since Monday, so here I am enjoying my time here right now with all of you. No Bombadcast proper tomorrow evening, which is okay. Sometimes it's nice to take a little break. We'll be coming back in full force. Actually, wait. The following week is Kill Bill, so we won't be back. We'll do a pre-record next week. Thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing Kill Bill next Thursday. the full bloody affair. I'm very excited for that. We got two of those little temple-looking guys. These orange feet. Four of these orange guys. Now, I'm not a true Lego builder. I can't afford to be. So with anything prequel related, I'm excited. My buddy Cody, he's not a big Star Wars guy at all. What's up, Troy? Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Yo, oh, thank you, Troy Bailey. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Bombadcast. Your name in this chat before. Let's see. No, so my buddy Cody, not super aware of like Legos, not super aware of like Star Wars stuff in general when it comes to this, but he brings this to me, and I was like, "How did you get this?" I was so touched by it. And he was working an event for Walmart, a Walmart opening in a different state. And I guess they had these on the table that they can just grab and take. And he thought of me and he grabbed it. It was a really cool little gift. He knows I like Podracer. He's probably my favorite team in all the prequels. And I don't think he's even watched that movie with me, but I can tell you this much. No, I take that back. I think we did go see it in theaters together. That came out for his 25th anniversary. All that being said, yeah, he grabbed it for me, and I was so touched. Let me just take all these pieces out of try to be as gentle as possible. Ooh, there we go. I don't know. Do any of you keep your Lego boxes? I used to when I was a kid. I'll probably keep this bag and this manual just for the sake of it being kind of an exclusive thing. When I was a kid, I used to build some Legos, man. I still got a couple of sets. I was unpacking stuff in my office, and I found a few things that I was like, do I want to rebuild these things back together? Because I kind of just put them in my box, and the box I was moving all my stuff in, and I didn't feel good. Like having to assemble them all together and find a missing piece. The bottom of the box, I didn't know where it went to. So a round guy, maybe round guy. Does anyone else do this? Does anyone else lay out all their pieces? Look at that. This is 889-884M said I did as a kid, but the rinse throughout. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the parents, man. I was thankful that I was very much in control of everything that was like mine. You know what I mean? Like I didn't let any of my parents touch stuff. I'm a product of divorce. So that was kind of a nice thing. You kind of have your own, well, not everyone, but I could say I did. I had kind of my own control over all the things that were mine. So, yeah, I made it very clear that I don't want people messing with my stuff. Bunch of orange pieces. You don't see, at least to me, I haven't built anything orange with a Lego in a long time, but I love the way their orange looks. It's like a very nice, vibrant orange, very, very like 90s orange. I don't know. Makes me want to eat it. I'm sure a lot of people have those weird, instant reactions when it comes to Legos. Like, man, this probably would taste good. I don't know. I have other son Galaxy on Honest to Claude. I've been on there before. We need to get Jared on there. We need to get Michael on there. We need to get Alden on there. We need to get Connor on there. We need to get Jerry on there. We need to get Bill Cheeky on there. Write all these names down. These are all really good people to get on your show, Eric. But yes, Older Sun Galaxy is one of the best podcasts. What's my name? My name is Scotty. Glad to be here. Troy Bailey, E6B. I do a podcast called the Bombadcast where we essentially talk Star Wars and a lot of pop culture stuff. But as of right now, I'm building some Legos. So if you want to come hang out on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we've been going live on, any outlet, you name it, Twitch, Facebook, all of them. We do all of them. So I'm going to change this song now. I'm starting to get on nerves. There's a better one. Let's go by. Too much. Night Drive. Ooh, I'm always like, I'm going to turn it down a little bit too. Yeah. You had that list. I did have that list ready because there's people that you haven't got on there, Eric, that I think would be really good for your channel. I'll say that list again. Jared, Michael, Jerry, Alden Diaz, from Octo Radio. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should have Goose from Trial of the Force. You should have Alex and Molly from Star Wars Explained. You should have Sean Room. You should have Eli on there to talk Star Wars trivia. Anyway, yeah, happy to be here. Gasgano. If anyone else is listening in the chat, I don't know if anyone's a favorite pod racer. Gasgano is kind of up there for me, though. I'm going to be real with y'all. I love Gasgano. One of my favorite moments in the whole entire prequel trilogy is the pod race scene. So we've also, for those that don't know, for those that are new to this whole experience right here in the Bombadcast, we've actually done a tiers list on all the pod racers in our Bombad Court episode. Very fun. We've got 2 little flat, round guys right here. Look at this. I'm laying all these pieces out. I feel so. This is a smart move. We want this little guy. I did have that list ready. I'm proud of that. I spit off some names in chat. Oh, there's different versions of this piece. Okay, hold on. I actually messed this up. There's some that face different directions. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I'm gonna get myself some Wingstop later, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Wings will hit the spot right now just before Thanksgiving when you're forced to eat a lot of like really heavy food. With some good wings, some French fries. Is anyone else off for this wonderful break right now we have? Break. I guess not many of y'all are teachers or students. Maybe your work gives you a little more time off. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm missing one piece, y'all. Hold up. I've got 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Found it. We're good. I think we're gonna have every piece from the Gasgano build. This here. Nice. Hope you're enjoying your little week off. Whatever plans you got going on, I hope they're good. I know I got a couple of friends traveling right now. How old am I? I'm 30. 30. Just turned 30, and I'm recently divorced. And I'm building Legos on a live stream for other nerds. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Just living. I'm just how do you say it? I'm living my best life. I'm doing what every divorced man should be doing right now in his 30s, and that's building Legos on a live stream. So I'm doing awesome. I've got my dog with me. He's actually on the couch right now. Because I have one flat piece. Got more than one. I've got 2. What's the whole why do they oh, you got a Zoom lecture. I'm sorry, 889884M. Hope it goes well. Oh, Brennan. Hey, buddy. Brennan Marr. Page turners, they are not. We're not. Are not. They're not. We're not. Who not? Am I not? You're not. Are not. But not. Love you, Brennan. Hope you're doing okay, buddy, on this wonderful Thanksgiving week. We're looking for, I already got that guy. We're looking for 4 of these. This is kind of exciting. I've never actually built Legos this one before. Because usually they come in like little packets where it's already sort of organized by structure. And this is, how many pieces is this? This is 150 pieces. We're going to count all of them too. Yeah. We've got a vertical live stream going on, and we've got the horizontal live stream. StreamYard is doing really good when it comes to like adapting to both. So whatever one you're tuning in from, let me know, because we're trying to figure out the logistics on which one gets more views, how all that works. Anyway, I'm repping my Mandalorian Grogu shirt. Over here, I've got nothing in my background. I'm in my new apartment right now. So hanging up paintings with my best friend on Friday. So just hanging out here today. I'm very happy. I just finished getting everything set up here for the most part. So that's a very, very good feeling for those that don't know. I've been very, it's been a very weird time in my life. So it finally seems like I'm on the up and up for the most part. A lot of confusion. I feel a lot of, producer Steve. Only one could be so honored to have a friend like producer Steve show up. Yeah, I got that little guy. Do I? I know these pieces all have names. I don't know them personally. I'm just gonna go down my list. We're looking for flat down dude. Got that guy. Got that guy. Two of these dudes. Okay. I wish I had my overhead camera. Last time I did this, I built Din Djarin's in-one Starfighter, and I had like an overhead camera so y'all can see me build it. Unfortunately, right now, just due to the limited amount of things I have, I couldn't make that happen this time around. But we've got 75% of battery, and we're doing pretty good right now. This would be a quick build once I'm done, compiling all these things in the right order. 2 black round pieces, done. Got that one, got that one. Pretty sure I got all. Oh, get these 9. You know what's funny? I'm as much as I do like building and like looking at the Legos when they're done, I still don't think they're a completely accurate way to depict. I think it's just most for the sake of building it in small blocks. They're not a really accurate way to depict whatever thing you're truly building. I did models for a little bit. They had snap models. When my house flooded back in 2016, I went to Hobby Lobby just to make myself feel better. And I used to buy these little snap models. And they were really fun to assemble. You can then paint them however you wanted. But I always bought the Empire, like they had Death Star. They had a Star Destroyer. They had Death Star 2. They had a bunch of different ones that you could just assemble that were really they're very high quality. They had a lot of detail. They're very cool. The reason why I'm saying all that is because I prefer personally being able to look at like a real, very accurate depiction of Star Wars things. Now, I don't know if they ever made a model version of Gasgano's Podracer. So that might even just be a hard thing to come across right now. So being able to get this exclusive one from Walmart from a friend was just exciting within itself. So this is something I'll definitely settle for. If people were to buy me more pod race stuff, I'd probably display it. The problem is some of these Legos are big. These things aren't small, These Legos they're pretty intense in size sometimes. You got those 2 round pieces, these black guys. I'm gonna show all of y'all once it's done. I can just pull my camera and y'all can see it. Finger red number 1. Finger red number 1. I'm going to flip off the camera. I can do that. Might lose my job at my Catholic school. Okay. Black square. Oh, 2 of these dudes. These, okay. I don't know about y'all. I was of the generation of Bionicles, which were arguably the most superior of all the Legos, just in terms of creativity and just fun. They had a video game tie-in and all that. They're excellent. But these pieces, these cross-shaped ones, these will forever remind me of Bionicles and how they would they would just wedge into places. I mean, that is what I wouldn't give to open up a new Bionicle. I know. I'm sure they still have some that you can find. People have just disassembled it, put back in original packaging. And then that was an era. I wish I could explain. I remember going to Toys R Us. Yes, I'm telling you. Look at that. See, you know what's funny? Steve, I like this. I like the challenge of the 2D images, personally. I really do like being able to look at it and kind of manipulate and figure it out. But I would imagine as a kid that would have been a very useful thing to be able to see the 3D image of it. But yeah, no, the Bionicle pieces. So let's talk about Bionicles for a second. Just so we can get nostalgic and I'll get emotional on air and cry for them. I'll never forget Bionicles being a huge part of my childhood. Obviously them being, a very interesting push at the time. You got an action figure meets Lego, and like you can swap the faces out, and the masks were all collectible. And then freaking McDonald's had its own thing as well. What's going Rathian 2789? That's my boy JFO. What up, bye? I thought I saw a doc about the Bionicle base. Yes. There is a couple of really good videos on YouTube, like video essays about how they ended up saving Lego at the time financially. And I still think Bionicle is sick, man. I'm telling you, if they continue to make them, they did reissues of them. They did one reissue, but the problem was it was a Lego reissue of the Bionicle. Now, probably like, you can look it up. It's the red Bionicle. They reissued it, but it was like a Lego face. It was like you build it using the Lego bricks instead of the Bionicle, like, snap and lock pieces. And that was really kind of an interesting choice. Not for me. Not one thing I would have, chose to do with such an incredible IP. But I guess each their own. So yeah, you can look that one up. I almost bought it. It was expensive too. It was like $40. But yeah, Bionicles were a Lego IP. They had the games, the movies. I never forget watching the straight to VHS movies. They had the old ass. Sick stuff. Really good stuff. Let's see, got this guy. Got two of these dudes. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll grab my laptop and show you the full view of all of this when I'm done, just so you can see all the pieces separated. This weird little guy. Look at this. I've never seen this. Look at that. Looks like what would go in front of a car, like the dashboard. What's it called? It's like one of those emblems with the Mercedes. It would be me teaching Jerry, because I guess Jerry would have been a little too old for Bionicles at that. I'm not going to ask him. What's going on, Nathan? Good. I'm glad you're home from work. Hope you enjoy your day tomorrow. What's everyone's Thanksgiving plans? People going out of town tonight? People are taking a little bit of a drive. I'm not. Thank God. No, it's really kind of funny. There's a little bit of a silver lining in this. I'll keep on talking about 8 of these little guys. They have a hole in the top. Being divorced and all sucks. It's an obvious betrayal of every facet of reality that you once knew and you had to consider into it, especially when it was not your choice, much like mine wasn't. However, the silver lining is simply the fact that I only have to do one Thanksgiving tomorrow, 2 Thanksgivings tomorrow, whereas in the years previous, the last 10 years I was with my wife, we were together. We were married for 2 years. We've been together for 10 years. The only silver lining on this is I just have to go to my own Thanksgiving with my family, and that's it. With my dad's side of the family, because my mom's not really doing all that much. And that's it, y'all. That's going to be awesome. I'm not kidding. There were Thanksgivings before. We would go to 4 separate Thanksgivings. My wife and I would fight the whole time, and then it became a tradition to set up the Christmas tree after. So you got to think about it. That's a hell of a day, y'all. That is a hell of a day. And it's not like these people live in the same neighborhood or anything. Where I'm living now is a place called Dallas, Louisiana. And we used to have to go from we would have to go, let's say my house is here. We would go to, one year we went to Zachary, Louisiana, which is 20 minutes, 30, really 40 minutes away to visit my ex's dad at state penitentiary. Then we'd go to my mom's with back to so we'd have to go back 30 minutes. So we'd go there, and then we'd go to her mom, about 20 minutes away from her house. And then from there, we would go from there to my dad's place, which is about 25 minutes away from our house. So, it was just constant moving. And then we would sometimes do Black Friday or just, tease the idea of it. And then other times, we would straight up go. We would just go and do more stuff. But all that. Why I'm saying all that is because very much challenge your relationship, and you just learn to kind of cope with it. You did your best to just make sure everyone was happy, and you saw all the families, and that things were good. But you were damn tired after that day, and you didn't want to do anything on Friday. Nothing. And honestly, you can't be blamed for it. It was rough. But I'm so happy. This is my first time ever being on this break with very little to do aside from just getting my apartment organized the way I want it to be. And that's a very liberating feeling. Okay, I'm almost done. Check this out. Got all these. I got 2 of these handy little pieces. I'm going to put one more post out on Blue Sky so we can get more people in here. Other than that, looks like I am good to Azimbo. Hello, Troy Bailey. Look at this. I work retail. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, good. I'm sure it's going to be rough on Friday. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty, I've actually got the live stream pulled up on my TV right here in front of me. I've never done it before. Buddy Cody asked what I'm doing tonight. Oh, he's watching right now. Okay, sorry. Getting a post made right now. Get this copied and pasted. Then we're going to assemble Gasgano's Podracer. Gasgano. 6'7". 6'7". Let's see. I stopped trying to be productive at noon today. Look, Steve, I never asked you what you do for your job, Steve. I don't know. If you want to share that here, you're more than welcome to, bud. I know you're a producer by night, but by day, I'm not quite sure what you do. Hang out and build. Help you build. Ganos. Make sure nothing's background there. I don't think it does. Last thing I want is to get in. Right. Anyway, let's get started. So hopefully, I'm going to try to build it as much in frame for you to see it as possible. Viewing and see. First things first. It's going to be easy. One that's marked, one that is unmarked. I got this table at Rooms to Go. They sold it to me for a very good price because it was a floor model. The problem is, and a little bit of scuffs on. I'm going to go hit it with a magic eraser later to see if I can get those scuffs out. Good price though. They were selling for $500. We got it for like 7 or something. It was a floor model. The one thing Legos did teach me, and this is like coming from the STEM teacher, for those that also don't know, beautiful trans women. If you're referring to me, I have not transitioned. I have a mate. Don't plan on transitioning right now. I don't feel that calling. Maybe one day, but this version of me right now is very much defined with gender and gender identity. That being said, I was talking about, the one thing is that being a STEM teacher, which is what I do professionally, I wish I might just buy Legos. Let me just see if I can get a grant to get a ton of Legos in the classroom. Let the kids build whatever they want. Only because I'm talking like teenagers. Knowing and understanding like what makes something stand and like make it, breakable, or unbreakable really is a very crucial thing, obviously, to any sort of understanding of engineering. It's, Amen. Stop talking. Beautiful trans woman. Amen. Stop talking. I'm very used to doing live streams in the evening, so live streams in the day are very bizarre. I feel like I'm experiencing. I feel like I'm homesick from school, and I'm watching daytime television, and I'm like in and out of consciousness. But when you were a kid, you'd be sick, and you'd like just fade in and out of like being completely awake. That's what I feel right now. I feel like right now I'm talking to everyone and no one. This base is coming together kind of nicely. Software account management. Steve has got the coolest job. Yes. Gasgano's podcast. That's cool, Steve. Did not know you did that, bud. I hope you like it. If you don't, tough titty. You're doing it. What's that long piece of it? Tough titty, said Mr. Kitty. Things that can't say to It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool build. I know they've got these diorama ones, these kind of these builds that are a little bit more. They're not really playable. They kind of display them. I like it. What MF the dream? WFM the dream. WF8 the dream. 888. Cool. Very cool, Troy Bailey. All right. We're going to build a couple of these. Maybe I'm wrong? No, well, we won't look at it. That's me. We've got this guy. We're going to make two of these. So what we'll do is, this is how I like doing this. I like doing these, like at a time. So here. Work from home. Work from home. Work from home. I never heard that. Part of me is like, I don't think I'd like working from home, frankly. I really like being a teacher in the classroom. I could never teach. When we had to teach with COVID, that was whoo, that shit was terrible. I mean, I truly mean that. I did not like having to be a teacher from home, just for that, even that brief period of time. That was not for me. Emotionally speaking, I wasn't in a bad place. My wife was not in a good place. Or my girlfriend was. Can you please pray? Troy Bailey, I'm not quite sure what you're getting at. Be a little bit more clear with your request. I can say a prayer right now. We can all pray together. Anyway, it was not good on her mental health. The teaching from home, not for her. Yeah, that shit was rough. 889-884M. You can change your screen name. I don't know if you knew that. Kind of cool. Guys, this is going to be a quick build. This is actually much smaller than I thought it would be. Probably at the size that it will be. I can put this in my mouth. Look. I'm a kid sometimes. We can change it. Brady. We can change it. Boy, Bailey. Are we clapping? I think it'll be clapping. I feel bad for all the old white women on Facebook that use that it actually is a clap. Like, it's not praying. Fun fact. You can type clapping in, and then come. Actually, try that. Try that for fun. Let's go into the type that praying. Does it come up? Oh, it does come up for praying. Does it come up for clapping too? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I'm wrong. You're right. Troy Bailey. Single bag? Single bag, yes. I shortened it and changed it back to subscribe. Put Legos in your mouth. Jerry is not with us today, obviously. My co-host. For those that don't know, for those that are new to this show, we've got Jerry and Scott. Jackson Puka, can you stop to me? Sure, I'm going to have to do it after that. I'm not doing it right now. You're not worth my time right now. Wait a minute. Okay, so he's got this first thing done. We're going to do 2 of the other ones as well. I will. Oh, do you want me to step to you, Troy Bailey? I can do that, but not right now. I'm going to Gary Baseball. Righty. I think it's pretty cool that people can now come into your chat and beg for some. Oh, guys. But yeah, no, Jerry, my co-host, he's hosting family in Michigan. He lives right now, so he's got a lot going on. And he was like, I don't know if I can Bombad this week. Man. He was like, maybe figure out something to do. And I'm like, hey, totally. And so here I am, building a Lego, which I love. Let's see. Hello, Aiden. A1B. Oh, Steve, this is why you're producer, Steve. This is why you get paid for the big bucks. Hold on. I missed something. Wait a minute. Back up. At some point, I was supposed to put in. Oh, okay. Thing with Legos. Sometimes you gotta be really paying attention. You'll completely move past one. My favorite Lego set I got this after Revenge of the Sith came out. 5. I got 2 really good Lego sets that year. One of them was the. This is why I'm scared to get back into Star Wars trivia. For those that don't know, I'm going to be tuning back. I don't think it's officially announced. I'm not going to say anything. But I will have a new team member that is not Jerry. So just keep that in mind. The reason why I'm saying that is because for this next trivia thing, I should have noticed it. It's the 6-wheeled thing for Revenge of the Sith that the Republic uses. That is a legacy, and it was sick. It was awesome. I had that, and they had ads for it on the TV back in the day, and they were such cool ads. And so I got that one, and I think it might have been the next year. Now that I'm really thinking about it, they had a Goblet of Fire one, which was the ship that the Russians show up on Goblet of Fire. It is unofficially announced. Okay, well, I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, those are 2 of my favorite Lego sets of all time. The one from Goblet of Fire in particular is an all-time. I wish J.K. Rowling was an asshole, and no matter anyone's political opinions, no matter what you look up about it, hopefully that'll change one day. Something I struggle with as a fan of that. And growing up, and I've talked to all of them about this, and all that tattoo, like, I love that series. And a lot of us do. I felt like a lot of the things kind of fit in terms of Harry Potter. That he wants to do, right? I just don't like her or anyone of any ethnicity. All the names were racist. No. Yeah, Yes, so the Juggernaut. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this part's done. Look at this. This is the actual pod. You know. So we're gonna move on and make my favorite part. My favorite part. We'll show you on the here watching this part right here, the green part, the green orange part. Right there, the very, very front. I'm gonna keep this thing going. Yeah, I love the green. Like, I guess you could say the engines themselves. Like, that air intake. I don't know. All right, next piece. This lighting is phenomenal, by the way. I feel like I'm working, I feel like I'm crafting in like an elven realm. We're doing 2 more of these. I like building, being able to build 2 things at once. This is like a fun little thing. But that was my favorite. The Juggernaut, I believe that was the name of it. Yeah, I think you're right there. That is my favorite. What about y'all? What is everyone else's favorite? I know. I also like the N1. I got R7. Version of the X-Wing. That's the one. That was an old one. I bought that second hand from someone I knew. Like, Zach Potion. These orange pieces are making my small bit of my family. I've been asking that. Like, yes, you know, that's a really awesome. Like here's another awesome deal. Obviously I teach a teacher, so I've got this week off right now, which is but the best part of it is I can also my mic is going in and out. I don't know how to control that. I have no idea. Troy Bailey. Hi. I don't know why my mic would be going in and out. One thing I learned with moving stuff, I want one of those walkers. Oh yes, that is sick. And Steve, you look like you got a good setup behind your desk. Or even when we put up the Bombadcast before, we're gonna have you on soon. By the way, we gotta coordinate this thing. Yeah, what I'm saying, what the boy is saying, is that we got a solid setup behind it. But I actually haven't had a chance to get a good look at it. So I'm using one of those. Wow, my microphone goes in that. Oh. Yes, dude. Excited. I can't wait for the voice to the song is not as annoying as the other. I need to get rid of it. After this, go to a WAL. I like this a lot. That's the thing. With Legos, not that you can do this with models or anything. The best part of a Lego build is simply act of just building. Oh wait, I have to build 4 of these? Hold on. How can I not? 2. So that makes 2 of those. folder. Oh, never mind. I'm overthinking this. Okay. It's not totally underthinking. Oh! Oh, look. Oh, gotcha. It was sick. Yeah, that shit is awesome. We really were very lucky. And Legos are still good. Legos is the one thing. A lot of things have gotten worse. Legos, to me, Legos are still pretty freaking great. Legos have not been. Okay, I'm just going to control this with the other ones. Legos have only gotten better since childhood. Toys, like, I never forget. When Phantom Menace came out, even back when I clothes, you get toys in any month. And now it feels like impossible to get any unique or individual toys now, just random side characters. And then they're just not as good. I don't know. Maybe it's growing up. Maybe that's the part of growing up that sucks. Is realizing what you had was not much different than what you have now. There's like this that what you have is the best version of what existed. But it's not as good. There's a total small. I need to accept that what you had could have been mediocre. And what people have now is that very weird thing to have to come to terms with. But I do firmly believe the build of these things is only gotten better, which is awesome. Which means it's more accessible for people, and it's something that people still obviously want to enjoy and play with, and have the feel of both. It's a very good thing. It's a very good concern to have. Here we go. Oh yeah, y'all. It's coming together. This is really cool. Oh my God. I just love how structurally sound it always is. That's the thing with Legos. That's the engineering part. Like, who would have thought to make these things the perfect amount of space between them? So they're just perfect. But do you have any animals? I've got a dog over there, and I've got a cat in the bedroom. I had another cat, but the wife has it. But yeah, no, I've got Obi for this break. It's very fun. But here we go. This thing's coming together. Yes, this is a sick build. This is a sick build. Look at that. That is dope. That really is so cool. Alrighty. Come on. A lot of these things are twos. I like that. So we've got. Like little lights. They're not exactly like this. Those are little goblins. Like this. Can I? Sure. The thing is about getting these animals in here, you get too excited. The little cat's not going to go in here. Little cat is. I love her cat. She is not the type you want to pick up. She's really sweet to cuddle with. I'm not going to go in there and grab her and show you what I like. Not my day. I'm not getting stressed. I've been watching a bunch of shows so far this week. I'm usually more of a movie guy. Yes, more Legos. 88988 for him. Two more of these. Cap on them. It says flip. Okay. That's right. I love you. That's getting weird. Oh. We're just going to move on. Alrighty. Now we're building Gasgano himself. I wish it came with a minifig. I understand why it doesn't. But it was good. Hey, Obi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. There we are. This is Obi. Those. Obi is unaware that he's in a live stream right now. Yes, Obi, OBI, like Obi-Wan. My boy. He's a good dog. He's a very handsome dog. Good barking dog. So, it's his first time being in an apartment ever. So it's very noisy. Not quite used to. But it's been on me right now. Okay, now he's sleeping in. Now it's not comfortable. So you rules and stuff. Unless it's like, nope, that's not so he did. That's you. You're on the TV. Yep. He's barking at himself on the TV. Obi, that's you. He just noticed. Obi. So that's you. That was you. That's on the TV the entire time. Obi. He noticed himself when he got excited. Obi, you're gone. This kid's real. Stop. You're off the TV. You all really like these. You're enjoying watching me build these Legos. With a bunch of support away, so I can buy more Legos. I will gladly do another one of these if you're getting a kick out of it. I've been wanting to bring Bombad Gaming back. I just got my retro setup all finished after it being kind of a mess in the last 5 months, obviously, with this move and everything. So I'm at a good spot now where I can actually do video game live streams yet again. I know that makes people happy. I haven't quite some time. I very much enjoyed them when I did consistently. It was nothing better than consistent. Oh, I get to play video games. At this time, nothing. So I might bring that back for my mental sake. Right. All that stuff ready. This little gray thing is supposed to be got. This could be a great way to get a food. You know what? Hopefully, we'll need to do a game. I agree. I don't do it because I used to, obviously. Oh, I put it wrong. See? So you got to pay attention. I did the opposite. I put this long piece. I put this guy on the top. Let me put it on the bottom. There we go. Boom. That would have looked funky. It might not even work. You know? Yes. As far as it. Right. There we go. Part of it, you know? Yeah, I recently bought a Switch 2. Very happy about that. I'm all types of stuff on there. Yes! We'll definitely battle with that together. Let's do it. Anyway. We're playing Mario Kart World. I've been playing Phantom Menace. I just more of that one. But yeah, that's very emotionally speaking. We'll up with these Legos now. There's use your teeth. I do. Glad you like the dog. There we go. There we go. So, correct direction. These long guys, which are the cables that attach. Okay. Nice. Yeah, here we go. We're doing good. BRB. I made that movie for Thanksgiving. That's just a movie. Oh, this is badass. This is sick. This. Then I put it on you and I'm done? That's it? Yeah, we finished it. Look at that. That is Wicked cool. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Had a good time building this for y'all. It's a pretty cool build, if I say so myself. Yeah, well, that was just neato babito. I like that it kind of hangs off the edge a little bit. Kind of a cool build. Very thankful that I got to do this. I like this guy. This is neat. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm glad I got to hang out with y'all today. This was something that I may do again with a bigger Lego, but as of now, I enjoyed building this small Lego. I'm going to get a picture of this with y'all in the chat as the background, post it on my story, and just show it off. Show the world Gasgano's. That was a cool build. That was fun. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope everyone has a really good rest of your Thanksgiving festivities. I hope we get in a fight with your family about coffee. That'd be fun. Yeah. That is dope. Look at that, man. That really is a pretty sexy build, if I say so myself. All right, y'all. Have a great time. Thank you, Eli. Love you, bud. Happy Thanksgiving. Good. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, producer Steve, for being here chilling. Capital C, chilling. Also happy to have you in here. 889-884-M Brady. Eric Elliott, love you, dog. Stay Bombad. Troy Bailey, thanks for hanging out. I'll make sure I sub to you. Probably a child. I just messed up. Anyway, love you all very much. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to go finish watching Vision Season 3 because I have not had a chance to catch up with it yet. So far, just for my Star Wars fans that are still hanging out here, I will say this is the best season so far for me personally. I was texting my friends about it just for the thing of saying it now. We will talk about it on Bombadcast eventually. But I like the third one the most. That's an idea. The second one the most. The second one was awesome. The second one was called Song of Four Wings. Love that one. That one has every gun. It was very colorful, very bright, very exciting. Like that one a lot. That one was pretty good. I don't think it was as good as the first one, but I will say I like the first one. So definitely cool storytelling with that as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for this wonderful ray of light right here. It's shining on my screen. Anyway, bye, y'all. Have a great rest of y'all's Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy some pizza time players as we end this wonderful stream. And as always, stay bomb.
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Chucky. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share.
What is it? Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind.
I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A sour's disregard, a broken bottle top,
and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the window
being gone.